For example 6, the very first thing I want to do is change my pounds to kilograms because the medication is a weight-based medication and they're giving it to us, the order in kilograms. So I'm going to take my weight of 110 pounds and divide that by 2.2. So I get 50 kilograms. So my leading dose is 7.5 milligrams, 7.5 milligrams per kilogram. We know our patient weighs 50 kilograms because we just figured that out. And our strength of the medication is 250 milligrams per milliliter. And again, I put the milligrams in the denominator so that the units cancel and I'm left with mLs in the numerator. I take my 7.5 times my 50 divided by my 250 and I get 1.5 mLs. Here we're asked to give 3 milligrams, not weight-based, and the strength is 1 ml, contains 50 milligrams of medication. My milligrams cancel. I'm left with milliliters in my numerator. When I multiply straight across, I get 3 over 50. When I divided that in the calculator, I get 6/100ths. So I'm giving 6/100ths ml, and I'd be using the 1 cc syringe. Here we're starting with 120 milligrams. Again, not weight-based, so it's over 1. Our strength is 30 milliliters. And I just changed the 1.2 grams to milligrams. I could have changed my order into grams, but this way I'm not working with any decimals. So now I cancel my units. I'm going to zip out my zeros, my 12 and my 12, and I'm left with 3 ml. So here we have to find the maximum daily medication this patient who weighs 100 kilograms can get. So we start with the maximum 15/100ths milligram per kilogram times 100 kilograms over 1, which gives us 15 milligrams as a max per day. The order is for 5 milligrams every 12 hours, so that's twice a day. So the order is for 10 milligrams per day, which is less than the max. So now we would figure out how much we would give. And here again, the order is not weight-based, so I would put it over 1. The strength is 5 mLs, 20 milligrams. Now I can go Or I could have just multiplied straight across and got 25 or over 20. Did the division with my calculator and got the same answer of 1.25 mLs. Example 10, we're looking at heparin. Our heparin order is for 5,000 units over 1. We have a strength of 1 ml, contains 10,000 units. My units cancel and I'm left with my ml. And I'm going to zip out my zeros. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So simplified, I have 5 over 10, which is 1/2, which is 0.5 ml. Here I'm looking at 150 milligrams times the strength of 100 milligrams per 1 ml. Take out a 0, and I have 15 over 10, which I know is 1.5 or 1 5/10, and my units would be mLs. In example 12, we're starting with our order of 250. Times our strength. So we have 250 milligrams in 1 ml, and our orders for 250. So 250 and 250 cancel to be 1 each. My milligrams cancel. I'm left with milliliters. So I'd give 1 ml. And logically that should make sense. Now here they're telling you how to reconstitute it, which isn't important to the problem right now. But it will be when you have to reconstitute it. They're telling you the strength after it's reconstituted, which, which is what's needed to figure out how many mLs you would give the patient. So here we have an order of 4,000 units. And we have a strength of 5,000 units per ml. And I know 4/5 is 0.8. Example 14, again with the heparin. So we're starting out with 4,000 units over 1. The strength is 10,000 units in 1 ml. So that's my setup. And now I'm going to zip out my 3 zeros here with my 3 zeros here. So I have 4/10 ml, and we write that as 0.4 ml. So if you want to hit pause and try the next 5 by yourself, I will write down the answers for those.